accept 20. You wouldn't accept living to 20 years old. So how many years off your life would you accept before you say, okay, now it's fine?
Uh, I mean, if we're just gonna throw an arbitrary number, I guess like 60.
But how many? I'm just asking how many years off your life, not asking how long you want to live.
Okay. 10. I don't know. Like, so, like, do you count like people with like who, I don't know, like, like there's people who like love their life
Okay.
and like, continue with their career throughout their old ages, and then there's people who like want to retire immediately and then
Great. Okay.
just on
So
the rest.
you're saying, just to be clear, you're saying that at 10 years off your life, you would accept that. Okay. So I'm asking you, why don't you smoke if that takes off 10 years of your life?
I don't think smoking is gonna improve my life at all. Like I've tried
Let's
smoking.
say it did. Let's say it did. I'm just saying, let's say it did. Let's say that you found just extreme happiness in smoking. It helped your depression. It helped your stress. You went outside, you breathed, you felt better. You just felt amazing. You had more energy. But it took off 10 years in
I
your
don't
life.
have
Fine with
those
that.
things, so I don't know. Like if I had
What?
those, like like if I had depression, then maybe.
It's not depression. I'm just asking you if it improved your quality of life in any way you want to say, in any way that is interesting to you or important to you, but it took off 10 years of your life.
Like okay, like the most realistic example I can think of is if it cured depression, and if I had depression, I guess yeah, if that was the only cure.
I'm not saying if it's the only cure.
You
You're
just
just
said
injecting
improve
context.
my life, but like I can't think of any other realistic example of it improving my life. I
But
mean,
let's
Okay,
just say
so
that it,
then depression is your only standard, yet we have outcomes on eliminating and reducing meat, improving depression. So
do you? I thought veganism was correlated with depression.
no.
Oh, okay.
Sovereign, this is all you.
Who? What?
Yeah, no, Sovereign. I was saying this is all you, the whole depression thing, because we were talking earlier.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I like. There's a meta-analysis that supposedly showed this, and it's just like you go through each individual study, and especially the quote highest quality evidence studies. They're literally like 3 out of 4 of them explicitly state that depression onset before the diet change. And then the fourth one shows a non-significant result, and they somehow concluded that this shows increased rates of depression. And then we also have decreasing meat consumption shows improvement in depression symptoms, and then also the randomized controlled trial that MNAGS shared, I believed, that a vegan diet improved depression. So, like, I don't.
I don't know which study you are reading, but I mean, I can just link one.
The Geico, there's a work site study, and there was within the meta-analysis that recently came out, the only randomized control trial they included also had vegan diet, or also showed vegan diets improved outcomes.
but I mean, this is a little bit tangential anyway, but that's good that they're talking about that. But I just want to know, like, would you accept that if it would improved your quality of life, smoking, but it decreased your lifespan by 10 years? Would you accept that? I can't remember if you said yes or no if you answered.
Yeah.
Okay, you would accept it. All right. Would you recommend it to other people?
Okay.
It depends how much I know about them. Like if it was my own son or daughter, let's say, and if it seemed like they did not have a good quality of life, then I guess I could recommend.
No, you're changing the context. I'm saying if you knew they'd have a better quality of life, but they'd lose 10 years off their life, would you recommend it to them?
If it was already good or not.
What?
It depends if your quality of life is already good or not.
What do you mean? I'm
Like,
saying
you
it If it improved your quality of life.
Yeah, you're asking me would I recommend something to improve their quality of life, but lower their lifespan? It depends whether their current quality of it depends on their current quality of life.
I'm telling you that it would improve their quality of life. That's what I'm saying. That's what the question's asking. The whole thing that this is set up is in terms of improving quality of life, or maintaining incredibly high quality of life, or whatever, or at least improving it.
I guess.
If
Yeah.
it improves,
Yeah.
so you would recommend your daughter or your son to start smoking, basically, if it improved their quality of life, but they got cancer or whatever and died
And
at
like
10 years
there
old.
was no other way, then okay. Like
Not saying there's no other way.
okay, then I would much rather recommend something else.
Okay, so why is that not the case in the meat context? Where you can do something else that we know can cause that decrease in mortality or increase in mortality. You're just inconsistent over and over and over. It's been like 10 times now. Every position you have is just completely inconsistent. Because if you don't base your position on data and evidence, you just look like a fool. This is why you need to look at the actual data. This is where it leads.
On that note, I'd like to point out the study that you just linked. You literally don't even have to read it. It's in the abstract that the onset of depression came before adoption of a vegetarian diet. So,
and I just linked 3 actual trials, clinical trials. 2 of them were randomized controlled trials. Actually, all 3 might have been. I'd have to double check on this one. But again, these are the only randomized controlled trials I know of on actual diet patterns and mood, showing an improvement in mood and depression scores. And all 3 of them were on plant-based diets, eliminating meat and animal. So this is a way higher quality or higher standard evidence than what you provided. And Saab just pointed out the issue with it anyway.
So, like, what is the reason that you deny this evidence, but you just affirm, like, the fact that we've done it for a long time, or these weird goalposts? And, like, why don't you just look at the evidence and say, okay, this looks promising. I'm gonna change my opinion and my view based on the evidence. But you just set these extremely weird standards of evidence that don't make any sense and are inconsistent with each other. So I don't really understand it.
And like, well, what's inconsistent? I mean, you were saying, like, I was saying that.
Oh my god! You guys see the inconsistency?
How is that inconsistent?
Man, I went through it like 40 times. I'm kind of getting annoyed.
I mean, it's all right. Like, same, honestly, but we can always like either end this here amicably or pick it up later. Either one.
yeah, I'm probably gonna head out. So.
I just disconnected, but listen, Steven, nice talking to you, man. Do you want to talk like, because it's getting kind of late? It's like 1 a.m. and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was good talking to you, Beast, and Nags and Sovereign.
Yeah, you too, dude.
Yeah, we got to. I mean, at the very least, it's very good. It's very nice to like get out of our own echo chambers or see what other people think. That's for sure. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's back. Yo, are you there? Are you just muted?
He looks muted.
What do you guys do, by the way? Just like curious.
What do you mean?
Like job-wise or student? Like what?
I'm doing a master's in nutrition. He's got a master's in nutrition, and Manags is a naturopathic doctor, I think.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm a software engineer, but
Nice.
what do you guys think of like Paul Saladino? Have you guys heard of him? Is that yeah?
Oh yes. I recommend you go to the Study Archives Discord because there's a guy named Dr. Robbie there, and he challenged him to a debate like 30 times, and he like pussied out of the debate. He's like, "Oh, we can't. I'm not debating you. Let's go into the jungle and see who survives longer. That's how I'd rather."
Wait, which
Hey.
Discord?
What?
You said a Discord?
Yeah.
Which
Study
Discord?
Archives. Study Archives. I'll just post the link.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You can debate Dr. Robbie too if you think you have a good argument. He debates. You can just
Dr.
ask
who?
him.
Doctor Who?
He'll debate anybody. He's a medical doctor. He's a vegan medical doctor. He debates people on veganism who have claims
Oh,
or
that's
whatever.
cool. Wait, can you like just type the name into the debate?
I'll just invite you, or send an invite in the chat.
All right.
Just go to general chat. I just put it in there. You see that in there?
Oh yeah, I see it. Study Archives.
Yeah.